Welcome back to 843 TV. We are now joined by John Strother, who is the broker in charge out here at Spring Island Realty. Thank you very much for joining us today, John.
Well, thanks for coming.
We've been hearing a little bit about the sales activity on the islands for these past few months. I understand it's been a pretty good 2015 so far.
It really has. We've been very fortunate. We Gateway Realty took over the sales function here at Spring Island about a year ago, and we spent about 4 to 5 months just kind of figuring out what we needed to do.
Right.
And so we did that. We revamped our marketing and did some training and just did a lot of different things, but it's all really paid off. From the end of December to now, we've had 26 sales here.
Wow.
You know, which is a great year and a half a year.
Right, yeah.
And so we're going on vacation.
That's right.
Yeah. So it's been really great. We've had home site sales. We've had home sales. We have people, owners and members who have a renewed confidence, or they've renewed their plans to build here. The man sailing the sailboat behind us, he took his home site off the market and he's building a home here now.
Okay.
And he even brought one of his friends here after that. So there are a lot of success stories in there. And it's just been a really nice time, a good time.
So is it safe to say that potential residents or people interested in looking at Spring Island has a choice of pre-built homes and lots that they can build their own house on out here? That's pretty much pick and choose out here?
It is, because we have the home sites. We have beautiful home sites. They go from 1/3 of an acre to 25 acres. And then we have some incredible homes also. So people can build their dream home, you know, so a lot of people will buy if they're not quite ready, and then in a couple of years they'll build, and other people have walked in and said, wow, this is great.
Yeah.
Because every home on Spring Island is distinctive.
Sure.
It's not I like that model, we can put that over here kind of place.
Yeah, I really like that about this out here. It's some of these developments you go and it's almost like the homes look very similar to each other, and that is not the case out here in Spring Island.
Yeah, it's an amazing place, yeah.
Yeah.
So can you tell me about the home site that's on 3 Old Tabby Road?
Oh yeah, that's a really great one, Morgan. It's a small one. It's 1/3 of an acre. It's in a really hot neighborhood, and by hot I mean not because it's summer, but we've had a lot of activity in there. People buying homes, lots, starting homes under construction immediately after closing, and so it's overlooking a beautiful lagoon with lily pads in there, and the birds are fishing. It looks across a dedicated open space to the 18th fairway and the marshes of Broad River. So you have a view there that's maybe 10 miles long. It's just incredible. And you can put a smaller house there, so it's located right next to the golf club. It's kind of a neighborhood, a community, so it's real social, and it's a perfect vacation home or a perfect retirement place or any kind of place you want to use, because you can park your car and really not have to get in it for anything. You go to the golf club for breakfast or for lunch, and that's offered at $125. It's a fantastic home site. It's one of my favorites. Yeah.
So we just talked about a beautiful home site where a potential buyer, potential resident has the opportunity to build on this beautiful property. Can you tell us a little bit about a home for sale? We've got one on 228 Spring Island Drive. This is a home feature?
Oh yes, this is a great home. It was designed by Jim Strickland of Historical Concepts. They actually designed this river house that we're at right now, and over 60 homes here in Spring Island. There's some really fantastic homes, and this has got to be right up at the top with them. It's a classic old southern home. You drive down this long drive. I think it's on 2 or 3 acres. There's a little picket fence here, a little guest house, and I think the people built this little cottage. It's a little 2-bedroom cottage. It can't be more than 700 square feet with a little kitchen in it. It's just cues a button, nice porch. And the people lived in that first. Then they built the main house, which has deep porches front and back. It's a room wide, so you can open all the windows and get the beautiful breezes from Broad River, because this is overlooking Otter Pond, which is a saltwater pond for fishing. I mean, there you'll see eagles fishing, you'll see egrets, wood storks coming in, otters playing. I mean, it's just an amazing, just teeming with wildlife. Horses will go riding by on the dikes, and so it's a beautiful setting. And the thing I like about it is the porches. It has these deep, deep porches with these hanging beds, and it's just, you could live your whole life out on the porch, which is something I really enjoy, you know. And,
Yeah.
Master bedroom up, master bedroom down, beautiful kitchen, the woodwork in there, mahogany walls. I mean, it's just murals of Spring Island. It's the attention to detail in this home is unbelievable. And then there's this third structure, which is basically Barry's man cave, and that's a bar and a pool table, and it's just wood everywhere. I think it's cypress in there. And upstairs is his office. There's a bedroom up there. There's 2 or 3 bathrooms in there. So there are 3 structures. I think maybe 4 or 5 bedrooms and as many or more baths. It's just amazing. And it's just like coming down to another time and just living in this nature wonderland. And
It really is a wonderland, isn't
yeah,
it?
it's amazing. Yeah.
Well, John, those are 2 great examples of just a couple of the real estate options that potential residents and members have out here at Spring Island. So thank you very much for sharing those with us.
Well, thanks for coming.
And thank you for having us. And thank you for watching 843 TV.
Where communities come to speak.